So guys, how are y'all? Welcome back. Calm down, man. So guys, how are y'all? Hey guys, how are y'all? Welcome to the Option Select podcast. I'm Rick Pena, and with me as always, Ruben.
My name is Frito Bandito today.
Elfrido, Brandito.
Frito Bandito.
I don't even like Fritos.
Oh, I love them, especially when it's in a Frito pie or a Frito pie burger from Dairy Queen.
Guys, if you're
Cheers.
watching, I want to say thank you very much. I really appreciate it, whether it's on YouTube, whether it's just on the podcast platform, or whether on Twitch. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You guys could be anywhere else right now on a Friday night, and you're hanging out with us, and we really appreciate it. Thank you, thank you. If you are a first-time listener, where you been? We've been here for like 89 episodes.
Ain't you heard?
Yeah, ain't you heard?
Ain't you heard?
Ain't you heard? Yeah, this is episode 89 of the Option Select podcast. This is a little show where me and Ruben, we get together and we talk about video games, things that's going on, things we just want to talk about. We go on tangents. We talk about
We
anything.
go all over the
We go all over the place. Mostly, centered around video games, but we go on deep end sometimes, and it's okay, and we like it, we love it. We start the show off every episode, every week with how was your week, Ruben?
Oh man, week at work went pretty well. No major issues.
Good.
We had a meeting on Wednesday where
In a small ass room.
yeah, they get like 30 people together in a room. It's not a small room. It's a pretty large
Excuse
room,
me.
and we're all socially distanced
Yeah.
and wearing masks, but they make the mistake of bringing like donuts and shit.
So everybody has to gather to the donuts.
And then like it's a like you reach in with your hands, and then like you're pulling your mask off to eat, and
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
anyway,
We get it.
fun times.
Fun times.
But yeah, so it was basically like a safety meeting, and it was like 5 minutes. Like, hey, don't back into people. Make sure you lift correctly. That type of thing. We have to do one once a month or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But then they turned the floor over to us,
Who's us?
like the drivers.
Okay.
And then it went into like this whole deal about like, what's up with these shortages? Why are we having to run 15 hot shots the next day? What's going on with all this shit? Blah blah blah.
Take the mic away from you, huh?
I didn't even speak.
Nope.
I knew better.
Yeah.
The owner of the company's son
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
right there.
Yeah.
I kept my mouth shut. I know better than that. And then like one of my coworkers was just like, well, back when we were Admiral. And then he said it like 5 different times. And like finally on the last time, they were just kind of
You
like,
get it.
the owner of the company, the son or whatever, he's just like, yeah, that's why they're not here anymore, and we bought them out. They kind of sucked or whatever, like whatever he said. And then like homeboy answered right back with, well, we kept customers though. Like god damn.
Man, it's just a pissing match.
Bro, it was tough, and I was just sitting there. My mask is on. I'm smiling, but I'm just kind of like,
They see it in your eyes.
I'm just like, fuck. Why? So the meeting ended up going like
Excuse me.
45 minutes, and it was just like drivers just pissed off. They've been pissed
They're just
off.
airing it out.
Oh, they're airing it out, dude.
Love
And
it.
I wanted to,
No.
but I kept my mouth shut.
Nah.
And like I told my boss later, I was like, I wanted to bring this up in the meeting, man, but let me go ahead and bring it up to you now. I said, is it cool if I only do 75% of my route and then come back and I'll do the rest later. Well, whenever I
Yeah.
get to it. He goes, well, no. And I'm like, well, then I need all my product. That's the main thing. Like, I'm it's embarrassing, basically. Just going. I mean, I got all my product for the most part this week, but it was just like the past few weeks. It's been brutal. So I've got to go to work tomorrow or Sunday at one point to load up. I get there so early on Fridays. I don't have it.
It's
They
not that bad.
don't. They don't even have a
Yeah.
chance. I'm
You're
there.
done by what, 11:30?
I was gone by 11. The girls don't get there until 9, and they start doing Beaumont and College Station first, and then I'm like next on the list.
Mm-hmm.
But I was like, I'll just come back tomorrow. Whenever, take your time, don't rush, whatever, do your thing. So I'm gonna go back up there, probably Sunday, because Alice is working Sunday morning, so I'll probably go up there
Okay,
Sunday
yeah,
morning. She'll wake me up, and we'll go up there, or I'll go up there. But other than that, in the video game world, played a lot of Apex Legends.
I saw that.
I picked up
Duels, trips.
trips and duels. With my boy Aaron from Chicago.
Nice.
Eked out a couple wins. It was fun.
When you say eke out, like the ones where like it comes down to a shootout, and then just
Oh, yeah.
barely just squeaking it out. Like
Yeah,
those are the tight ones. I love it.
It's very rare where like somebody's just outside the zone, like trying to regroup or whatever, and then they just die on their own. It usually ends in a shootout if the people are good and they're paying attention to the zone. So It was very fun to play this week, and they announced the new season 8 trailer, I believe, that starts in 14 days or 13 days or
When
something
did
like
season
that.
7 come out? I know because now we talked about it because we talked about the way they scaled everything in the. That's
When was the last? When
scaled.
was the last time Steven was on the podcast? That's when it right when it
Was
started.
it? No,
Like-
last time Steven was here was around episode 79.
Yeah, that's about right.
So
It's
10
like
weeks
3
ago?
months. It's like 3.5 months is usually what they last.
Okay.
So, they announced season 8 trailer today or yesterday with a new character, and like some storyboard stuff. I didn't really get a chance to like dive into it because I'm still trying to finish out season 7. I'm at like level 65,
Out of.
100.
Okay.
So I've got like 12 days to knock it out. I don't know if I really want to go after it because I didn't buy the battle pass. I just want to see if I can get to 100, and then I'll buy the stupid battle pass if I get there.
Stupid battle
Then I'll
pass.
buy it. That way, the next one is free anyway.
Oh.
But
How much are they? $7.99.
it's $10. $10, not bad. Other than that, also this week I purchased the battle pass. Well, not battle pass. The season 2 characters of Smash Brothers.
Oh.
And I got to play around a little bit with Alex and Steve.
No,
and
no one cares about it.
Min Min and Sephiroth. Okay, I got you. Sephiroth is a little strange. He's very rangy. I only got to play like 2 matches with him, but it was very nice to play with him.
Like he could really reach.
Oh,
reach
dude,
reach out. The long arm of the law.
his nair, his nair
His
is
neutral air.
is literally half of a stage. That's
you
how big
serious?
the sword is.
Bam, bitch.
It like swings all the way around. Like it's crazy.
He makes like a circle.
Yeah,
like,
he
kinda
makes
like
a circle, but just a one circle, not a multiple
Yeah.
combo circle. And then he's got a projectile, I believe, with forward B. He's got a projectile that just shoots out in a straight line like Mewtwo, and if he hits you,
Is it grounded kind of like a Cloud's Clim Hazard?
what do you mean?
Because a Cloud he could shoot a beam, but the beam is grounded. It's always
No, this one is-
kind of like Buster Wolf.
You remember like
Jerry.
whenever Mewtwo, he does the confusion. It's like it's a real close area, and you don't really see a projectile. It's just like it's like a hit if they're not shielding. And then you could stack it multiple times, and at the end of 5 seconds, it pops. So if you stack twice or once or whatever, and then you end up doing like a combo or something and knocking them off the stage, and they're off the stage whenever it pops, it'll pop them further out.
Really?
And he's got kind of like his neutral B is the spell that he charges, kind of like Hero's regular B or whatever. He would charge it up and then you would shoot it out. But this one, he just automatically shoots it out. He's got something of a counter. His down A, you would like, it's the little slide move that Cloud does.
Really?
His down,
Does it go under projectiles?
Hmm?
Does it go under projectiles?
yeah, some projectiles. Some of them that are low don't really, but his down air is very similar to Cloud's, where he stabs the ground.
I think it's called like what's it called? Murder's Intent. Death Spike. I forgot what it's called. Yeah.
It's a fucking spike. And it's a very long spike. It's a very long spike. And like I said, I only got to play 2 matches with it, but so far it was pretty solid. They did a lot of updates. They also updated the multiplayer code, which I didn't realize that they did. I played like 4 matches as Terry on stream. I think it was Wednesday or Thursday night. Yesterday.
Decent connection.
Great connection. I had no
Really?
issues. I was like, wow, this is better. I don't know if it was just the people that I was playing with, but I was playing wired and I didn't have any issues. So played a Lucio, a DK, a Pokemon trainer, and a Ganondorf.
How does Sephiroth feel? Does he feel like there's like a lot of startup or kind of a little bit
He
slow?
seems a little slow.
Seems a little slow.
Yeah.
I mean that's the drawback for getting on that range.
Yeah, he seems a little slow, but on the whole, I want to learn him better. That way I can get good with him, because I do feel like he is a strong character and very unique. He doesn't play like another Sword Boy, if that makes any sense. Like Cloud doesn't really play like a Sword Boy, but he's a Sword Boy, you know. He's got some range and some tip to him. Min Min was just weird.
Isn't she like all just
It's all range. It's all like
all
poke.
limbs? Even
all poke.
her A's and B's are the same, or
Yeah, they're pretty much the same.
like left arm, right arm, whatever. I don't know.
Yeah, you just swap the arms, and the B is like the left arm, A is the right arm, or something like that. So she was a little strange. I didn't really feel her too much, but I'd like to give her more of a shot as well to like feel her out, because she's also once again, she's like a way different character than any other character in the game. Very unique character, and surprisingly the easiest one to play, the hardest one to master was Steve.
Yeah.
I'm nowhere near mastering him, but basically like his forward air and back air are the exact same move. He just like swings a pickaxe or swings it back this way. It doesn't like do any more damage. It's like real short, quick animations. Like think of Mr. Game and Watch.
Yeah.
You know, like the animations are real stiff, but they connect or whatever. That's how it feels like when you play Steve for
See,
some
now
reason.
I'm curious. Now I'm curious because it's been a month since Sephiroth has been out. I want to know like the top level Smash players, what their. I want to say, not that tier systems are be all end all of everything, but at least I want to see where they kind of just stack these new characters at. I'm curious to see. I mean, of
Right.
course, it's not going to say, hey, just because they're top tier, they're going to be the best and you should play it.
Right.
But it's just something to say, hey, what do the top end players think about these new characters?
Right.
Now that it's been,
Well, since we lost like
sometime.
half of our top Smash players last year due to Me Too's and grooming and all that other stuff, I don't know if their opinions really count for anything anymore.
Or at least all the legit ones. I'm interested in the legit ones. I'm sure there's some good ones out there, right? They can't all be bad.
I mean,
They can't all be bad. Right?
I mean, no. Hopefully not. But yeah. So that being said, I don't think we're gonna get a good grip on the new characters until we're able to have like in the flesh tournaments again.
Offline live tournaments.
Offline live tournaments where people get to play the
Let's see.
matchups and
Yeah.
see where they go. So I'm excited for it. But like I said, with the upgraded netcode, I didn't have any issues, so it felt good. I want to come back to it. Probably sometime this weekend. Pick it up a little bit more, play some more. Have some fun with it.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to like have you and Kevin come over and maybe somebody else.
I mean, well, Kevin's got
live.
COVID, so
Does he?
Uh,
Oh, okay,
Allegedly. Allegedly.
I never seen the test. I never
Allegedly.
fucking seen the test.
I don't know. I don't know anybody that's ever had it, so it's not real.
It's COVID.
I'm just kidding, guys.
Yeah,
no.
take a joke, guys. Jesus Christ.
Hopefully, Kevin's okay.
Jesus Christ.
Other than that, today I went to Best Buy and I picked up a Razer Kishi, which is a peripheral for my phone, and it allows me to play my like game stream and my like Steam library and stuff. Like it's just like it turns your phone into a Nintendo Switch.
Okay.
And the reason why I got this is because like sometimes me and Alice want to sit down and like bullshit on the couch, like have something playing on the TV, but like I want to play a game or whatever. She's on her phone doing her thing, but like
Yeah.
it's just hanging out,
Yeah,
checking this out.
it happens.
And so, like, I can play some games on that. So, I ended up picking that up because I have the controller mount thing for the phone, but it doesn't feel right. Like, I'm having to hold my hands at a weird angle to
see the
see the screen correctly.
You can adjust it.
Nah, the one that I have, I couldn't adjust, but I ended up picking up this one. It felt really good and played really well too. Especially I tested it out with GameStream today. I tested it out with Steam Link. I tested it out with Call of Duty Mobile. And all that stuff, and it felt good. It doesn't feel as bad as holding a Joy-Con for an extended amount of time, but I just picked it up today, so I want a little bit more time with it.
Yeah.
Other than that, on gaming side, a lot of Assassin's Creed as well. Valhalla, trying to get back to where I was before I restarted. So
Are you
anywhere
near it?
I'm 2 worlds or not 2 areas down. I was 4 areas in, so I've got 2 more to go.
Okay. And you're playing it on
my phone, my Xbox, my PC, wherever I'm at the time, wherever.
Whatever. Yeah.
It just depends.
Okay.
Yeah, like if I want to stream it, I usually play it from the Xbox because it's not as taxing on the
CPU.
stream or whatever. So I usually do it that way. And then if I'm just playing at the house or whatever by myself, I'll just hang out. So like I said, a lot of Apex, a lot of Enter the Gungeon too. I don't know why this game doesn't want to leave.
It's your comfort game.
It doesn't want to leave.
You could just drop it and pick it up.
I just love that game. It's so good.
Oh,
So good.
I was playing Dead Cells with Miles last weekend, and we were just sitting down on the couch and hanging out, and passing the controller after each time we died. We had a blast. Yeah. So I know it is. Just you get that game that you love, and you just
Yeah, man, I love that game.
It
It's
just
so
sneaks
good.
back into your life.
But yeah, other than that, yeah, so Smash, I want to get more into that.
Okay.
But like
hopefully
play
the boys
more.
will come over and we'll do the streaming.
Yeah, we'll have to do
talk
something
shit.
like that. And then Mario's coming out in 2 weeks, so I'm excited for that one. But other than that, that was like my gaming week. I watched a few more episodes of Death Note.
Yeah. Where you at? What story arc?
24. So 24, 25. They they captured that executive that was killing everybody.
Yeah, the
That's where
corporate guys.
The corporate guy.
Yeah, that son of a bitch.
So they just did that, and then they're trying to. I guess they're trying to kill L at this point. Like, you got away with it. Why are you still trying to kill this guy? Like, I don't understand. You got away. Okay,
Yeah.
you still want to kill him? Whatever.
Yeah, Light is he's something. He's something
a
else,
fierce
dude.
son of a bitch.
He's
I love
something
it.
else, dude. Light is like, who are you? Okay,
I can't figure him out.
there's
yet.
gonna okay.
Don't ruin it for me.
Yeah, I'm not
I've
gonna
never
ruin it. But
seen it
there's a shot in the anime, and you're close to it, and once you it should be, you'll see it after that story arc, and once I know for sure you're done with it, I'll talk to you. But there's
Okay.
a scene that the way it's shot, and I look at it, I'm like,
Was
it
it
looks so good.
was it in the movie, the live action?
No, I think so. No.
That's a shot for shot remake of
That's
the
a shot for shot remake.
anime, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I finished a documentary called Crack on Netflix. That one was pretty good.
Is it about the drug?
Yeah, about crack. I think I brought it up. I was like only halfway through it though. I started Ad Astra today before I came over to the podcast. I actually wasn't gaming. I was just checking out this movie called Ad Astra.
Yeah, George Clooney, I think, or
Brad Pitt and God dang it, Tommy Lee Jones.
they're in space, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
And it was pretty damn good.
What's Ad Astra mean anyway? Is it
I
Latin
have
for something?
No idea. I can actually Google that for
Don't
you.
Google it right now. You're talking to me.
But yeah, I started that
That
earlier
would do it.
today.
Jamie, pull that shit up.
Jamie, pull that shit
What's
up.
Ad
I already got
Astra?
it. Latin for to the stars.
To the you see, I knew it. My dad studied Latin,
Did he?
and I didn't. I don't know.
No.
I know he did. I know my dad. My dad studied it. I didn't.
And then on season 4, so the first brand new season of Arrested Development.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
I'm gonna start that. So I've caught up season 1, 2, and 3. Other than that, that was about like my week in like entertainment.
And your
video
weekend? What'd you
games
do
and
last
stuff.
weekend?
I watched UFC Saturday, gamed. And that was about it, man. I didn't really
Okay.
do much. I mean, I'm not really leaving the house except for to come here and like go grocery shopping or something. Like,
Smart man. Fucking smart.
well, I did. Well, no, I think I went to the mall at some
You
point.
went to Best Buy, so it's okay.
I went to the mall at some point
Yeah.
last week, and
You bought the shoes, didn't you?
I know I got these on Goat,
Oh.
but I was trying on the 4D Ultras.
Mhm.
There's
How do they feel when you step on them?
Oh my God,
Like, step
amazing.
with them. Do they feel like real responsive and
yeah, they feel really nice. But I'm waiting for those Miami Nights to come out.
Miami nice.
Yeah, that's the black and charcoal ones with the blue stripes that I was showing you.
I think I remember those.
It's all good.
Okay.
But yeah, they look really good. And then we have the Ultra Boost 21s coming out next week, so I'm gonna go to the mall.
They
Probably
look like a Nimbus
Friday.
Cloud to me.
I love it.
And they look a little too busy because John sent me a message. He's like, "What do you think, bro?" I like them, but I think they're just a little too busy.
I love
The
it.
way they're designed. The 20s to me are minimalistic to the way I like it. Because I'm not overly over,
I got you.
flashiness. I like the simplicity of the UB20s.
Mm-hmm.
So the 21s just look a little too busy for me, which is fine.
I like
It's
it.
okay.
I can't wait.
It's okay.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
I'm
they're
gonna
not-
try
they're
it
not-
on first.
Yeah, they're not horrible shoes.
I'm gonna try it on first
The style is not for me.
and
yeah.
figure out whether or not I want to buy
Yeah.
a pair. Because if I don't want one, and I'll wait till they go on sale, I'll pick up the 4Ds that day.
Okay.
So
Not bad.
the 4Ds are really nice.
These are
though.
Trump
God
bucks.
Damn, son.
I was gonna buy some, and then you said, "What happens if you step in mud?" I'm like, "Fuck, you're right. How are you gonna clean that shit out?" So ever since I'm like, you know what? I don't want 40s. I'm good. You're like, right? What happens if I step in mud?
What happens?
I have to get a freaking toothpick and Q-tip,
Like, yeah, a water pick.
a water
You get
pick,
water
yeah,
pick,
and
you
just
get it in there.
like, fuck that, dude.
But I think that's about it. UFC also on Wednesday happened. There was a fight night.
Yeah.
I did watch that. I watched the prelims, and I still got to watch the main card. Shouts out to Max Holloway for that amazing performance he put on last Saturday, though.
I heard it was great. I missed it.
It was so fucking
Totally
good.
missed it. I didn't do shit Saturday. I watched anime.
He now holds the record for first, second, and third place for most strikes landed in a fight. So I mean, the kid's a beast. And I say kid like he couldn't whip my ass.
And he's one of my favorites. I've been watching him since he was a kid. You know?
fucking love
Yeah, he's
him.
been one of my favorites.
And this weekend, tomorrow, actually, we have Conor McGregor versus Dustin Poirier, and that's like the
Yeah.
only important
That's-
fight
yeah.
on the card.
And you know what? Dana White could be like, I could charge full price for this.
I could charge $70 for
Yeah,
you to watch
let's do it.
one fight.
Let's do it.
That's probably gonna last
Let's
like
do
a
it for it.
round
Let's do it for it. Yeah.
because Connor's gonna get gassed out and then taken out. I'm
Or
going,
unless Connor puts him away like he did with Donald.
I'm going. I mean, he's already beaten Dustin Poirier, but I'm going with Dustin Poirier on this
Okay.
one. I think he learned his lesson.
Okay. Yeah. You're gonna get better.
But other than that, just got to load up the truck this weekend at some point and hang out and play some video games. How was your week, brother?
My week was pretty good. Work flew by for me. Monday through Friday. The latest I clocked out was maybe 6:30. So overall, it was good. Nothing too
It's not a
hard.
bad
nothing-
week.
Monday was light because it was MLK Day. So all the schools were closed. And then Tuesday, everything opened right back up. I'm like, shit. But my preloader, great kid, he just loaded everything right where it needs supposed to be. That way,
Nice.
when I got to the school warehouse, I was able to just dump all that stuff out and just get it going and rolling. So it was pretty good. So work was pretty good. Quick story. It was Thursday where I went to work and opened my ice chest. Like, shit, I forgot my Powerades. Okay, that's fine. I got some waters. So I started drinking the waters and I was like, you know what? I'm going to run out of waters before the day's done.
Mhm.
Let me call Mikkel. Hey, Mikkel, can you bring me some Powerades? I'm over here by the church loading up, setting up my truck. She's like, okay, sure. So she gets in and she shows up. And she just hangs out with me and watches me, setting up the truck and everything. She's like, so you do this every day? I'm like, every day. Oh, okay. And then I finally finished and everything. And she's like, this explains why you like this at the house. I'm like,
Explains what?
explains what? And then I could see her thinking. She's like, so organized. I'm like,
Never mind.
yeah, okay. All right, see you later.
I thought you were gonna have like you broke in the truck for the first time or something like that.
I gotta keep off. We just opened the door.
No. Like you broke in the truck. You know what I mean?
That's an old truck. That truck's been broken, dude. That's an old ass truck.
No. Broke in the truck.
It's an old ass truck. But yeah, anyway.
God damn it, he doesn't get it.
It was just I'm not 16. I'm not 16 years old. I got shit to do. I want to get home. I'm dirty. Okay.
Covered in COVID.
I'm covered in COVID and
I thought that's where you were going with this.
No,
And then I was like,
why would I share that?
huh?
Why would I share
I don't
that?
know. That's what I was wondering. I was like,
Why would I
what?
share that? No, you guys are savages.
No, man,
Yeah,
I can
but
dream.
she was just like, this is why you're like that at the house. Like how? Organized, and
Gotta be.
organized.
Gotta be
Yeah,
organized.
yeah. So work was pretty good. I streamed Monday and Tuesday. Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. I did a Street Fighter, of course. Bouncing around in gold, super gold, ultra gold. Like I'm getting, get to close to platinum, and then I'm going on a losing streak. And I work my way back up. The gold boys show up and we start hanging out and just chit chatting. And like I'm literally just chatting with them when I'm playing the game, and I'm getting my ass whooped. I'm like, all right, I gotta focus on the game. Hold on, guys, give me a second. But then like I don't care if I lose because I'm just hanging out with my online friends.
Right.
So to me that's just like even when I'm losing, I don't care, dude. I'm actually getting to socialize.
Yeah.
With, other people that like enjoy Street Fighter. So that to me that's fun. I don't care. So that was fun. Wednesday took the night off just to do some chores, did some stuff for the podcast, get laundry rolling, watch NLBC. Watching NLBC, the Next Level Battle Circuit, over there they do on the East Coast with Spooky and them. Well, I just see these guys playing Street Fighter, and everybody in there in top 8 is freaking killers. They're all good guys, great players, And the way they play the game looks so effortless and nothing. There's no scrambles. It's always clean plays, and like, how do you? Of course, I'm still a scrub, but when you see that kind of high level gameplay, I'm like, man, that's something to like aspire to, like as a player to play the game that well, to know the ins and outs, and just, man, I'm really impressed just watching that high level gameplay,
Right.
and I really enjoy it, I like when it comes to fighting games, especially Street Fighter, I could really just sit down and just watch people play,
Right.
Even whether between it's low end level or mid or high level, like I could just like watching and sitting and seeing like, hey, this is how they do. This is what the matchup
Right.
is. And I really just enjoy even that aspect of the game. I'm enjoying.
Do you know that I watch Formula One whenever it's on? Okay, well they do like time attacks where a driver will sit down in a rig, like a video game rig, and drive the course. Well, Max Verstappen, who drives for Red Bull Racing or whatever, guy's a fucking pro, top of the line Formula One driver, right? Like number 2 or number 3 guy or whatever. So they do this YouTube video of him, and they have like 4 different views, and one is like the actual car. One's on his face. Anyway, I watched the one of just his face while he's racing, and he does like a 2-minute or 3-minute lap in in a virtual game or whatever. But he's like sitting in the car, and you're watching him, and he's driving like it was a real car because it has force feedback wheel and everything. The motherfucker doesn't blink once.
Really?
Doesn't even blink.
And his eyes are always kind of just.
He's just like darting around, looking at the corners, looking at his
Always.
speed, looking at his tack, his gears. I'm
Always, yeah.
like, the fuck,
Yeah,
dude?
everything has to be in motion. Everything has to be in sync. You're just flowing from one part to the other. At that point, it's not even about thinking. It's all about just being one with the game, one with what you're doing, and it's just flowing. It's incredible.
He's not even a gamer. The kid's like 22, 23, young guy.
Yeah.
I mean, he's not a gamer. He's a professional race car driver.
Yeah.
But like you see him put that same type of performance from the
That
car
mindset, yeah.
into the game, just like, holy shit, this kid he fucking turns it on and he
Yeah.
just goes.
And
I'm
it-
like- but like I assume that's what you get when you watch the pros. Like you see the pros and like their eyes are always moving, darting all over the screen, and then like if you have you ever seen that like the eye tracing shit
Yeah. Yeah.
where they show where people are looking
Mhm.
and you can like when the pro he's looking at the corners, he's looking at ammo counts, he's looking at his teammates and all that other stuff, and you see an amateur and they're just like
Or just looking at their character at the end of the gun or something like
they're
that.
just looking at the tip of the gun.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do. Yeah, seeing shit like that all the time, it always fucking
It's a different perspective just seeing it, and like I said, I'm in awe when I just see like, man, they could just play like this
And
and,
then-
they're killing frames and throwing a punch out. You think it's a random punch, but they're doing that just to kill frames, and
Yeah.
it sets them up for the next move to be right on for the media attack. I'm just like, that's awesome. I love it.
Then you sit there and you look at your own gameplay and you're like, fuck.
Yeah, yeah, it
What am I
is. It is.
doing?
And yeah, and I do it. I look at my own gameplay. I'm like,
God damn it.
it's okay, but like it is what it is.
I gotta stop blinking.
Yeah, stop
What,
it. Yeah.
what else did you do this
Just
week,
learn.
bro?
So I did that Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
You did Yakuza at some point.
Yeah, I did Yakuza.
Yakuza.
I did that Thursday night. I got to the part where I'm now a hobo,
Oh, okay. Chapter 3.
like chapter 2,
Yeah,
3, yeah, whatever. That game's fun, but again, chat was in there hanging out with me, so I'm kind of like just letting the game just kind of the story just kind of run. I'm just hanging out with chat.
It's
I'm
like an hour
oh
long.
shit, yeah,
yeah.
So I'm just kind of like, okay, beating up thugs, punklings and shit like that, and Yakuza newbies and shit. I'm like, okay, this is awesome, just hanging out. So I'm kind of like a little lost in the story because I kind of like I said I was hanging out with chat, so I'm like, what's going on right now?
Oh, you got shot?
I got shot. Yeah, and then I woke up in a dumpster, and now I gotta go find tokens underneath the vending machines.
Yeah, you got shot and betrayed, and like that's where the story kind of takes a turn.
Yeah.
Like they don't really explain what's going on from point to point. You just know that you're trying to survive at this
Yeah.
point. Basically, is what they're trying to
Yeah.
get across. But
Ichiban, and Ichiban with the crazy hair, like, okay, that's Ichiban I saw.
it doesn't even like what's it called? It doesn't even have like I got to get this motherfucker back or whatever. It's just story kind of plays out. Like I think I'm in chapter 6 or so, something like that. Before I like went back to Assassin's Creed, but it's very, very good game still.
enjoying it, yeah.
But yeah, it's a little strange, but I like it.
It is.
I like
It is. Yeah, and the thing is, I told myself because I played it last week on a Tuesday when the servers were down, and I was like, I'm gonna play it Saturday and Sunday because I got nothing planned, and then like it comes to the weekend, I'm just like hanging out with Mikhail, like, you wanna watch some anime? Like, okay, sure. So
Okay.
she's just doing her art thing, and then I'm just watching Dragon Ball Super, So yeah, so that was during the week. Of course, during the week I did exercising Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday.
Of course.
Felt good. I'm still keeping with it. 35 minutes, 45 minutes a day. Staying active. I enjoy it, dude. I'm seeing results, and to me, that's just motivation.
Yeah.
And I had one of my coworkers come up to me and ask me, he's like, Rick, how do you do it? What's your plan? I'm like, look, dude, 40 minutes, 30 minutes. Let's do it. Just do it. He's like, yeah, dude, I'm gonna start next month. We're like, no, Juan,
Do it today.
Stop, Juan, stop. Because that's what I told myself. I told myself, yeah, I'll start eventually. I'll start, but that doesn't happen. You have to just do it right then and there,
Mhm.
And I just talked to him about it. He's like, yeah. So, just stuff like that. As for watching TV, while I was exercising, I watched Queen's Gambit on Netflix. It was a really good show.
Yeah, it's on my
It's
list.
about the prodigy, about the chess prodigy girl. Really good. Watch it. Me and Mikhail we watch it together, and we're enjoying it. It's dialogue and narrative, what's going on in
Right.
the chess world, but it's really well written. I'm enjoying it. What else? I watched
Dragon Ball Super.
I watched Dragon Ball Super. We're near the end of that one, and me and Mikhail have been watching Demon Slayer. So
Okay. How's that one?
That was the story is, My family got murdered. Now I gotta go back and avenge the death. And it's a very very plucky hero and real happy go lucky and wants to do the best he can to help everybody he can. To a fault. But
sounds like
every anime you've ever seen.
Sounds like
this. Yeah, the story.
Yakuza.
Like the
Like
story.
the dragon.
Yeah, the story isn't like riveting and revolutionary. It's what I like about this series is the animation, the way it's drawn and animated.
Of course,
it looks so freaking fantastic because he'll go with his katana and have water surface strike and like the way I'm guessing they're using some like some computer graphics or something, but the way the water comes off the sword and bounces off and it just looks incredible.
Looks good.
Yeah,
is it a recent one?
I think so. I think it's like 2018, 2019
okay,
animation.
cool.
It's relatively new. I don't think it's old. I mean, but yeah, just hands down the animation alone, just looking at it, it's incredible, And of course, like I said, it's not a bad story. It's just like you've seen the story before, but it's good animation.
That's what's up.
Yeah. And I think
2019 was April 6th, 2019.
Yeah. So that was on my birthday.
Hey, my birthday too.
Oh shit, we sharing birthday.
We sharing birthday. Fuck.
But I think that's pretty much it on mine. If I think of anything else, I'll just blurt it out.
Sweet. Well, what you got for this week, brother? Talk to me.
We are going to. They actually came out last week, but I saved them for this week. The NPDs. I have. Thank you to Matt Piscatella from NPD. I have December's bestseller. I got the top 20 of them, and we have
20,
and we have the top 10 for 2020 overall.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's just start off with December, right out the gate. What do
Okay.
you think?
Cyberpunk.
At number 2.
Oh, okay. Valhalla.
Number 3.
Immortals: Phoenix Rising.
Number 9.
Call of Duty.
Which one?
The newest one.
Cold War?
Cold War.
That's number 1.
Okay.
Number 1. Yeah. You're on fire, dude. You're on fire. Give me 2 more. And you're warming
let's
up.
go with NBA 2K22 or whatever the newest one is.
Hold on. Yeah, that's number 8.
Mario Kart 8 at some point. Mario Kart 8.
Wait.
Super Smash Brothers Ultimate.
Wait. Is Mario Kart not really on?
It's not on there? Holy shit. Grand Theft Auto 5.
Hold on, maybe no. Mario Kart 8. Mario Kart 8 is on there. Yes, it's number 7.
Okay.
And you said what? Super Smash Brothers?
Yeah, Super Smash Brothers.
Yep,
Ultimate.
that one's on there too.
Okay. What about GTA 5?
Grand Theft Auto is not on there.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
What about Red Dead Redemption 2?
Red Dead?
Didn't make it?
I haven't seen that game in a minute.
Well, they released the online only mode for.
You figured that would have brought some sales in.
But it's not physical. It's all digital.
Well, some places, some developers don't release. Some publishers don't release digital sales.
Right.
Some do.
Right.
I know Nintendo doesn't for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What else you got on that list?
Okay,
What's number 5? 4, 5?
Okay. So I'm gonna give you the top 10.
Let's go.
So we have this is for 2020, guys. December
December only.
of 2020. Sorry, yeah. So of Call of Duty Black Order. Black
Order?
Ops, Black Order. I was thinking of Ultimate Alliance.
Oh,
Marvel's Ultimate Alliance.
boy. If you want to cancel him, his name is OS
Don't
Rick. It's right there.
How do you cancel Black Order?
I don't know.
That's the name. That's literally called the Black Order. The
Somebody could change it up and like soundbite it. Anyway, next. Black Ops.
It's Black Ops, Cyberpunk, Valhalla, Marvel, Spider-Man, Miles Morales.
Okay,
Miles Morales.
nice.
Madden, NFL, Animal Crossing. That game's not gonna go anywhere.
Okay.
Mortal Kombat, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, NBA 2K21,
it.
Immortals, Super Mario 3D All Stars.
Nice.
So not too bad.
That's a good spread there. It
we-
goes all over the different developers,
Not
not just
surprised.
Nintendo.
Yeah, not surprised. Yeah, that was last month. Yeah, no surprise that we saw Cyberpunk on there.
Yeah.
For all its woes,
What about all the refunds? Do they count those?
they're just counting the sales.
Okay.
It's sold, so that counts.
Yeah, but if you got to give the money back, it
that's
doesn't count as a
We're
sale.
not counting refunds.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah. And then of course the other 10 we have
For the year?
yeah, the other 10 because it was top 20 for December.
Oh, okay.
You saw Ring Fit in there, you saw Mortal Kombat 11, Mario
Nice.
Party, Legend of Zelda, Odyssey, Mario Bros Deluxe,
Ah, a lot of
Hyrule
them.
Warriors.
Nope.
That's where you start seeing all the Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo's.
Just Dance, FIFA, and Smash. So
Nice.
yeah, so Nintendo's still up there
Oh, yeah. The number 1 selling console of 2020.
because it's available.
Yeah.
I was talking to one of my coworkers, and it was like the clerks,
Mhm.
that do the paperwork, whatever, talk to customers. And I heard him talking about clear case and whatever. I'm like, you guys talking about PCs? Like, yeah, and she's like, I was thinking about building one and everything. I was like, good.
Yeah.
Hard part is finding parts.
Finding the parts right now.
She's like, really? I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, go to Micro Center and you can talk to those guys and maybe they'll even help. I mean, those guys are really great and they'll help you put things together
Mhm.
and build it. But the hard part right now is
Finding the product.
finding some of the products. It is right now. It's just been, everything's just in demand.
The easiest way to go right now is either a pre-built or a building service, kind of like iBuyPower or something like that.
Uh-huh.
But you're gonna get charged the premium, but you'll get your product. That's the only thing.
Yeah. At this point now, it's like if you missed out on getting it, well,
You're gonna get it eventually.
you will get a. You're
You're gonna get taxed to shit though because of the China tax,
what's going? Yeah, the tariffs.
the tariffs.
Anything about on the PlayStations? Like, is Sony still pushing out stuff out, or the scalpers still going crazy? The bots still going crazy?
They had stock all week. They've
So-
been selling them like crazy. Walmart had stock at some point this week.
So now there's
PlayStation
There's a
Direct
little
had
bit
stock.
more. There's a slight
Yeah,
chance
after the holidays, they're fucking started to push them out. All they did was take the last 2 weeks of the year and just build more
crank,
PlayStations.
crank,
Yeah.
crank.
So there's been stock rolling out nonstop for Walmart, PlayStation Direct.
I just can't wait till I go to our PlayStation and stop seeing. Look what I got.
Oh, yeah, that's annoying. I don't fucking not braggadocious. I send it to my friends. I'm like, bitch.
Bitch.
I don't post it online like, oh, I got my seatbelt around it. Fuck out of here. What are you, 12?
You deserve it,
What
King.
are you,
It shows the chick.
12?
It shows the chick giving them the PlayStation 5. You deserve it, King.
Oh,
Yes, King.
yeah. Fuck out of here.
I love you guys. Don't be fuckboys.
So for the year,
Oh yeah.
Okay.
What about for the what about for top 10 for 2020? What do you think?
for the year, Animal Crossing.
Yes, 3.
That's number 3.
Yep.
All right. Call of Duty, Black Ops, Cold War.
That one's number 1.
Is it for the whole year?
Yes.
I'm gonna go ahead and go with Cyberpunk as well because it had number 10 million.
Cyberpunk is not on here.
It should be.
It's
If it had
not.
10 million
It was
fucking
good.
buys.
It was good for that month, I guess. But
It was good for like a week and then it
Yeah.
dropped off. Okay, so
so you're on a hot track. You're
let me think.
yeah.
let me
You had
think.
one Call of Duty. What is the other one?
Huh?
You had
They're
one
both
Call-
on there?
Yeah,
God
Modern
damn.
Warfare.
Modern Warfare.
So Black
Yeah.
Black Ops.
Black War.
I just love black.
Yeah, man. All my clothes are black.
All my clothes are black. But anyways,
Shouts out to Lion Soul.
yeah, awesome shirt. I got 2 shirts from him. I got this one and another one I'm gonna wear tomorrow.
Where's mine at?
What colors do you like,
All of them.
bro? Because I was talking to him. He's like, Rick, what colors you want? Okay.
All of them.
Yeah, I mean, the material's good. It's nice and reflective, lightweight, and dude, the tag.
What are we doing? An ad right
It's
now?
good though. No, it's good. I'm just telling you, it's good.
No,
Good
I
stuff.
know. I like the shirt.
Good stuff. But anyways, so it's Black Ops Cold War,
Okay, hold on. Black Ops Cold War,
Modern
Black
Warfare.
Ops, Modern Warfare.
and then
Animal Crossing.
Those top 3 right there.
Okay. Let's go with Ghost of Tsushima.
Ghost at number 7.
Okay. Let's go with The Last of Us Part 2.
That is number 6. Yep.
Okay. Let's go with Final Fantasy 7 Remake.
Number 10.
God damn it, boy.
You're
I'm missing
in
like
it.
3. I can't think of anything else right now.
One's a sports game. One that you're playing right now,
I'm playing one right
and
now?
the other 2 are Nintendo games.
Assassin's Creed's on there?
That's Assassin's
God
Creed
damn,
number
it's been
5.
selling like crazy. That's fucking nuts. 2 months and it's number 5?
I think that's a good way for Ubisoft to do. Instead of cranking them every year, they wait. They give a year to let it cook,
Yeah.
to let it rest, and then come back and then just make it strong. Because the game came out in what, November?
Yeah.
It
But they,
launched with the PlayStation, and to be one of the top sellers of 2020, that's insane. That's
they
good.
also did release 3 different open world games within 2 weeks of each other.
With Immortal and then
Immortals,
Watch Dogs.
Watch Dogs, and Valhalla.
Yeah.
So they all came out around the same time.
Yeah,
The sports game, I'm guessing Madden NFL.
Madden NFL 20.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what's number 9? I don't think.
So
I
number
have
9 and 8 are gonna be two Nintendo games.
it.
Yep.
Mario Kart.
Yep, that's number 8 and number 9.
Oh fuck, I don't know. Mario Kart 8 is number 8 for the year. That's
Yeah,
dope.
Mario Kart 8 is
okay.
8,
Okay.
yeah.
I like that serendipity there.
I like how yeah.
What's number 9?
Super Mario 3D All Stars.
3D All Stars.
Yeah.
God dang, that was
Yeah.
That's a good sell though because it was 3 different games in one, but they're all emulators basically. But that's a good thing for them.
It's good.
Hell yeah.
I think they drove up hype when they said this is going to be a limited physical release.
I bought
You
one,
motherfuckers!
I
Yeah, they
bought one.
literally just drove up the market thing.
and then they're like,
Limited.
Now we're gonna keep on putting them
Yeah.
out. Yeah, sons of bitches.
They're gonna do that now. It's just gonna be limited if you want
It's
the
okay.
physical.
I'm gonna end up picking up the newest. What is it? The Bowser's Fury and all that
Bowser's
stuff.
Fury. They look good.
I'm gonna pick that one up,
Mikhail
even though
saw-
it came out in 2013.
Yeah, Mikhail saw Mario as a little cat. She's like, I want
I want it.
Yeah.
Yas, queen. Now I get to
up.
finally hold on, time out. Now I get to finally take off this line that I've had on my notes for the past 5 weeks because
What
we
is
were
that?
talking about the MPDs for the year, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, okay, Call of Duty's gonna be on
Saving
there,
it.
Cyberpunk, NFL, NBA 2K, they're all gonna be on here. All right, so now it's gone.
Okay.
All right, what else you got, Beppo?
The fuck are we talking about?
We're talking about MPDs.
You crossed the line?
No. I've had a note in my notes because we brought it up like a month ago. We were speculating on who was gonna be at the top.
Oh,
and
yeah,
I had
yeah.
that note
Oh,
sitting
yeah,
up
yeah.
there for like a month and a
Of
half.
course, yeah.
And then like all of them were red except for NBA 2K21.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Next.
Yeah. It's not too hard. Not too hard to call.
We did good. I think I've been getting
Yeah.
better at the MPDs.
Yeah. It's only been a year and a half. Yeah, you read them.
No, I
you
don't.
like
I
follow
actually
them on, you follow 'em on Twitter.
I actually don't. What else you got, Papa?
So, guys, Options Like Podcast, known for its fighting game news. King of Fighters 15. We have Metenkun, some sleepy kid. That's the new fighter.
They did a character reveal.
Yeah, he's a
Oh,
little,
I didn't
he's
even
a,
see
he's a
that.
little narcoleptic kid. He fights with a pillow. I'm like, cool. This is what you guys are gonna put out there?
Yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Why not? I don't know. It just a sleepy kid.
Okay.
Like, really, you that sleepy? Like when you're fighting? Okay, Tekken did it with Eliza. She's a narcoleptic vampire succubus. I'm okay with
A
that.
narcoleptic vampire succubus.
Yeah.
Love it.
I love it. That
Love
was good.
That sounds
And she
dope.
has meter. So you're not even playing Tekken with her. You're playing like Street Fighter because she has an EX bar, you know? So I was like, okay, I could see that. Narcoleptic vampire succubus.
Okay.
All right. Then King of Fire has a narcoleptic
Actually,
Kid
I'm watching the
with a
trailer. We
pillow.
talk about it.
No, you're going to watch it. It's 45 seconds of just random fights.
Yeah.
And then they're going to say,
Metenkun.
they're going to say, shatter all expectations. More
Oh.
next week. And I'm like, what are you guys shattering?
They're teasing a teaser.
What are you guys shattering? The like my patience for not showing me like actual gameplay, like
There's
beyond.
gameplay here.
Okay, they're showing you like 1, 2, 3
Oh,
moves.
and he fell asleep
Yeah.
hugging his waifu pillow.
Yeah, his wife will put. I hope that's a mod.
Of course it's gonna be.
I hope that's a mod.
Oh, that's great.
I mean, the game looks pretty good.
his combat looks good.
It looks pretty good. It looks pretty fluid and everything, but it's just like, I want more.
He looks like he's gonna be a very technical type of fighter.
Yeah,
because you're gonna have to like time his hits correctly.
Yeah, I guess like you have to like juggle,
be
like
like
when you throw up
1,
the pillow
2,
up and
3,
then get
2,
ready to do some
3.
combos,
Yeah.
and when the pillow comes back down or something.
Shatter
I
all
don't know.
expectations.
I love that. I love when they say that. Like, what am I gonna shatter? What? Come on, guys. We're gonna shatter.
I didn't even realize
Let me
that they
guess.
put this out.
Let me guess. A season 1 battle pass, maybe a world tour when everything gets better.
Oh, a world tour.
I don't know. What are you guys shattering? I don't know. We'll see.
Good net code.
Yeah. Which is standard. I don't know. We'll see what they're gonna do.
That's good though. He
he-
looks kind of cool.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I'm just knocking because it just looks weird. I'm like, Metenkun.
Is that one coming out on
Yeah.
PC the same time as
I think so.
PS5?
They should. They
It
really
is?
should.
Okay,
I
yeah,
hope so.
I hope so too, because I'm gonna end up picking it up.
So I don't know if you guys caught it, but there was the Resident Evil showcase. It came out yesterday
Yeah.
on the 21st.
Yep.
So I saw it. I was actually streaming, and my boy Ninja Panic, he's like, "Hey, you got a showcase?" I'm like, "Holy shit! I totally forgot about it." So after I finished streaming, I went to go watch it.
right.
It was so you go to the YouTube video. It's like an hour and a half. You're like, what the fuck?
Mhm.
But the thing is like the first 45 minutes is them just like counting down to start.
Yep.
And then the last 20 minutes is them counting down saying goodbye. It's like a countdown to saying that's it. We're going to finally cut off. I'm like,
Right.
so it's really like 20 minutes.
Right. They
You
were
know?
building up hype. Like,
Yeah.
Trying to get
Like, they were
everybody.
hyping the shit out of it. I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, so it's really just a 20-minute video. Like I could digest that.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So I started watching it. And sure enough, they show gameplay of Resident Evil 8.
Correct.
So
Village.
Village. Yes. Black. I'm just, I almost start saying black.
All right.
But it's they have you played? Did you play 7? The one that
No,
was
I
in
did
first
not.
person?
I want to borrow your PSVR
Yeah.
headset. so
Okay.
I can-
I think you could just borrow the game. I don't think it's VR only. I think you can play it both.
No, I know. I want to play it in VR though. Don't do it. No, I have
I
I
still
have
gotta finish Bloodborne. Son of a
I
bitch.
have 7 on. I bought it on PC.
Okay.
I have to do 6.
It
yeah.
feels like you play as a mercenaries or something like that.
No, you playing as Leon.
Is it Lion?
So I have
No.
to play 6. I have to play 4. I played through 5. I got to do 4, 6,
I heard
and
4 is like the
7.
best.
I have to do all 3 of those at some point.
I heard
But-
4 is the best.
I got to do all 3 of those at some
Yeah.
point. Hopefully before Village comes out in May.
In May, yeah. So so same as 7, you're playing as Ethan Winters in 8. and they show gameplay. It's in first
Mm-hmm.
person. I think they're not only do you have to use your firearms to attack, but you also get a knife, and you can there's breakable items. You can find things in there,
Right.
and it's also I think they want to implement guarding, so you actually putting your hands up to block deflect attacks and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Um, they're demonstrating off a PS5, which look good. I
Mhm.
mean, of course, I'm seeing it through YouTube on my computer. So,
Compression and all that
so
stuff,
we'll
yeah.
see. I don't know how that really translates, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
Right.
The game looks good. It's set in this very Romanian, like Gothic castle.
Mm-hmm.
So it's already creepy just right out the gate. I'm interested in it. I want to try it out. I have 7. Well, Mikkel has 7. So I figured, you know what, Rick, if I'm really interested, I should fire up that one first.
Yep.
And then if that one like holds my interest, then I can look into 8.
Right.
We'll see. But it looked great, and
It's out May 7th.
May
for those
7th,
that want to know,
yes,
on all platforms.
Yes, yeah. At first they talked about saying it's going to be on PS5, and then the Xbox Series X
Mm-hmm.
and Steam. But then they said, hey, they've been working on actually putting it on previous.
So last gen systems,
Yes.
this gen systems, and PC all
Yes.
on the same day.
Yeah, so-
Crazy.
So when they say PC, they mean Steam.
Right.
So, so got me thinking, why wouldn't it be available on Epic? I'm guessing just an exclusive to Steam first, or
Sometimes
that's how that works out, or what?
sometimes they can't come to an agreement, but I don't believe there's any Capcom games on Epic at the moment.
Really?
Not that I can remember, or not that
No
when I
Monster
was
Hunter or Resident Evil or anything like that?
no. None of those are on there.
Hmm.
Steam has been their go-to for the longest
Their
time.
go-to
I mean,
online
yeah.
platform.
So now I'm thinking about. I don't think I've ever seen a Capcom game on Epic, to be honest with you,
All right.
because I know that Capcom doesn't use Unreal Engine hardly ever, if at all.
I think they make their own stuff.
They
yeah.
use their own engine.
Yeah.
The whatever the engine was that they used for the last Resident Evil remakes was phenomenal. I'm assuming that's the same engine that
Yeah.
they're going to use.
the RE something.
Yeah, re-engine.
Yeah.
So yeah, man, I don't see it. I see it on Steam. That's fine. That's not a surprise to me. Like, and them not being on Epic is not a surprise either. It's like people pick and choose. Some developers talk to each other. Epic's in this big fight with Steam, and they have been for the longest time.
Are they?
Yeah.
I thought it was Epic and Apple.
That too. But Epic and Steam have been going through this thing because Epic's been taking like exclusives and stuff, and then like I don't know, like trying to like undermine Steam in some way. Like whenever Epic was doing their sales for the wintertime, they would give you a $10 gift certificate
I
every
remember
time you
that,
spent $15. That's a good deal.
That was a good deal.
But there's not a lot of good games on Epic.
I got Mortal Shells. I still got to play it.
Yeah, still haven't even played it yet.
Yeah.
But there's some good games on there, but not a lot. There's good games on there. There's just not one where I would have been like, oh, that's $15. Oh, that's $10. Oh, let me, there wasn't like I didn't go on a spending spree like I did on.
I literally
Steam.
forget. I literally forget I have Epic. I do. I forget. I'm like, oh yeah.
Oh, there's a free game. Galactic Civilization 3 is out right now.
Yeah, I forget
for free.
Yeah, I forget that I have Epic. I'm like, let me update it real quick.
I use it for I bought Assassin's Creed on there because I use my $10 gift certificate.
Yeah.
So, yeah, man.
So
what else did they announce at that Resident Evil thing?
So they're gonna have, and also what they're gonna do. You send a drink, water.
I need one in a second whenever you're done.
So they're gonna have free upgrade for the digital version for the PS5 version. So nice.
Oh, okay.
And
So
the
if
Xbox,
you still haven't gotten your PS5 yet and you buy it on PS4, nice. That's
Yeah.
good.
the digital version. So
Right. That's perfect.
So they'll upgrade that. And same with Xbox with their smart delivery, which is
Right.
great. That's I think that's the way to go.
Yeah.
It really is. It really is.
Especially during this transition time between consoles.
Between consoles, yeah.
Mhm.
So and you can pre-order it now if you want to, guys. On the PlayStation 5, there is a demo out, so you could check it out now. And they said there's gonna be a demo to all platforms coming in spring. So pretty soon, guys, if you played on anything else, you go check it out. Which not too bad. The demo, yeah, why not?
I'll download the demo tonight whenever I
Yeah.
get home.
They also gonna have this RE verse. It's gonna be like a third-person arena shooter kinda, where you get all the characters and heroes and heroines from all the previous games. And I
Right.
guess you just have a shootout. I don't know.
Is it tied into the game? With like a multiplayer to Resident Evil Village?
I don't know if it's like directly tied into it, but because they've done it before. I think it was called RE Resistance, where it's like the asymmetry one where you play as I think it's Master X, where you control where the zombies go and the lights and the traps and everything, and you play as 3 other characters trying to survive to get out, kind of like a Friday the 13th or a Prey or Dead by Daylight, you know,
Right.
where it's one's really powerful and the other 3 have to like bring down the hunt the fuck is he?
killer.
Nemesis, the killer, yeah, Nemesis or whatever it is, or the zombies. So I know they're working on RE-verse. I think it's gonna be kind of like a just like a a third-person shooter fighter or whatever.
Yeah, it was called Resident Evil Resistance.
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
just a team of 4 against a
and
mastermind.
that's the one that came out with Resident Evil 3
remake.
Yes, yes.
And right now, guys, if you haven't played any of the remakes, I highly suggest you pick them up on Steam if you have a gaming PC, because they're all on sale right now.
Are they really?
Yeah, Capcom's doing a Resident Evil sale
Good.
on Steam, and they're like $10, $15 or something like that. They're not expensive.
I need to
at
get
all.
Resident Evil 4. It's on Switch now, but I heard that's like the one. Like if you're gonna play one, Resident Evil 4 is really, really good.
Yeah,
That's
I
the
think
one that
that-
started changing. That's when they started kind of like going from the whole tank control systems that the previous games had, where they
Right.
started going like over the shoulder, with,
right.
Yeah.
I think they're gonna end up doing a remake that was like the rumor that's going around that they were
Yeah.
gonna do the remake of 4 before they did Code Veronica. And
Makes sense.
I mean, yeah, it's the more popular game, but once again, it's so beloved by everybody. Like, do you really wanna fuck that up for everybody?
Oh, Final Fantasy 7.
They're gonna cut it. They're gonna cut an 8-hour game, and
Oh, you're just in the village. Yeah.
you're just in the beginning chapter
Yeah. that's
for
what it
3
is.
hours.
Ugh.
Oh God, no!
Can't wait.
I love it. Can't wait.
Can't wait. So of course they had a whole bunch of more announcements. They had have a Resident Evil CG movie coming to Netflix
Right.
coming soon.
That's been announced. Yeah.
And so yeah, there's a whole
Did
bunch.
they show a
of
trailer for that?
They showed like bits and pieces. I don't
It's all
too
good.
much, but yeah, they showed some bits and pieces.
all
So I was
good.
like, okay, cool, not too bad. So there was a lot to watch. Well, 20 minutes with it, but if you're a Resident Evil fan, guys, check it out.
That's
bad.
what's up. Hell yeah, dude.
I want to dip into
What you got?
so Xbox Live Gold.
Ah,
They're going up in price.
Yep.
So if you guys already have the game plan already right now, nothing's gonna change. You're fine. So
till it runs out.
so it has to renew. But and remember, guys, this is just the Xbox Live Gold, the online services, the playing online with friends, chatting.
Mhm.
Not the Game Pass.
You know what
Game
they're
Pass-
doing, right?
What are you doing?
You know what they're doing.
Tell me.
You don't know what they're doing.
Okay, so first, before you give me that bit,
Okay.
So what they're doing, guys, they're upping the price, and I wrote this down for you guys to share. You guys can find it online, easy. But 1 month is going up to $10.99.
Oof.
3 months is going to $29.99,
Mm.
and 6 months is going to $59.99.
What's a year?
USD.
What's a fucking year? A year used to be $40
Yeah. So
or $50. 50.
yeah, it used to be $60 to $50 depending,
Yeah.
whatever. So now to do the online gold, the live gold, that's considerably going up. Like
Yeah.
the price is going up. It's like here I'm thinking, Game Pass Ultimate, where subscription, to get that feature. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. I figured they want more people into that. We'll maybe start kind of just integrate the good stuff, the benefits, the plus of Xbox Live, and we just integrated that and then kind of just phase that part out. No, we're gonna
They're jacking up the price so people will realize that there's not as much value in it, and it'll push them to Xbox Game Pass Ultimate. And that way everybody will swap over to Game Pass Ultimate and get that service, because then they make more revenue. Because it's basically like $1 or $2 difference now at this point. Yeah, like $2 or $3
That
difference.
makes sense.
And then what they're going to end up doing is getting rid of Xbox Live as a thing, and you're gonna be forced into Game Pass
Game
Ultimate,
Pass.
which is going to be their new thing, because Ultimate comes with Xbox Live Gold.
Okay, that makes a lot more sense. Yeah, just push them out of because like I don't console game as much anymore.
Right.
But if I wanted to, like all those online features, like I could go like I wanted to chat with somebody, I could just go, like Discord.
Right.
Even if I don't have my PC next to me, I could. Don't you guys have a phone? There's an app for that. There's a Discord app, and you could use that just to chat.
There's also a Discord app on the Xbox.
yeah.
and- Well, there's not one on PlayStation,
No.
but there is one on the Xbox.
But yeah, I just find that weird where like they're upping the price on that. Okay.
Yeah, they're
Yeah.
just trying to force you in.
Yeah. I guess the consumer would be like,
you want to pay
"Well,"
$11 a month for Xbox Live, or do you want to pay $15
and play all these other games.
and play all these games
Yeah.
and Xbox Live and all this other stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's an easy buy. They're not raising the price of Xbox Game Pass Ultimate, which
Do
is
you
fine.
think Sony's gonna be like? Excuse me. You think Sony's gonna be like? We're bringing up the price. Maybe we should think about this market.
I think that they need to
Strategy.
do something with their streaming service or something like
Sony
that.
one?
Yeah, the what is it called?
PlayStation
Play something.
Play Now.
Now Play, whatever it is.
That's how bad it is. We don't
It's
care.
$15 for data caps. Basically, if you have a data cap, it's terrible. But
Forget it.
but even then, like the game selection isn't like tremendous.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay.
It's not bad,
Yeah.
but you know, like whenever you look at Game Pass and then you look at the, PlayStation Play or whatever it is,
Yeah.
you're just kind of like, I'm gonna go with Game Pass.
Yeah.
Even if I only have a PC. I mean, Medium's coming out next week. All the Yakuza remastered trilogy is coming out for Game Pass next
Game
week
Pass,
as
yeah.
well, and then you also have Yakuza Zero's already on there.
Mm-hmm.
There was a bunch of other stuff coming there too. But yeah, the Yakuza was the main thing, and Medium, which
main
is
draw.
a brand new game.
Brand new IP. I think that's gonna be their exclusive.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's their first exclusive, I believe, if I'm not mistaken.
Until Infinite comes out. What's so
That's
funny?
like at the end of the year, it's gonna be their only exclusive.
Terrible.
They said there wasn't coming out until
I don't blame
November
them.
or
Yeah,
something.
they should take their time. They should take their time.
They
should take
better
their
make
time.
it right. And if you
Yeah.
want to complete with Call of Duty,
Yeah.
Modern Warfare 2, what are they gonna do next? The next Infinity Ward one is gonna be Modern Warfare 2.
I don't know.
Do they do that over again?
I
Like they
hope
just
not.
recycled?
Oh God.
Come up with something new,
I'm
guys.
just not. Yeah, I'm taking a break. Taking a break from the cause.
Yeah.
I've been.
Warzone's still free, and it's in shambles right now.
Is it really?
Oh,
What's wrong
God.
with it?
There's a stim glitch that's going on right now. There's gun balancing issues.
Mm.
I haven't played in a while because it's stupid. There's a stim glitch. Can you pass me a water?
Yeah.
Please. There's a stim glitch going on where if you perform this glitch correctly, you just get infinitely stimmed with the health stim or whatever, and you just stay outside the ring the entire time.
Oh
until-
my God.
the game's over.
Get out of
So the
here.
game's over, and then you win. It's like full of cheaters, full of bugs, full of balancing issues. Not in the greatest state. And this is because Treyarch took it over.
Oh yeah. Speaking of cheaters and rage quitters, I came across a rage quitter. I was playing Street Fighter Online, right?
Uh-oh.
I came across this Cammy. I was like, okay, played a Cam.
I played Cammys before.
I played Cammy before. Yeah, Cammy. You know Cammy's medium punch into what you call it. Going to try to frame trap you, and then spiral arrow. We know what. Yeah, I know Cammy's. So that person got game 1. Okay.
Okay.
I got game 2.
Okay.
Then it game down game 3. I got it. DC'd.
Bitch. Did you
Okay.
blacklist him?
Like, whatever. Okay.
Did you
So
blacklist
I
him?
didn't blacklist him. 'Cause I don't give a shit.
Okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
So I'm playing some more Street Fighter and everything. Here comes that same Cammy. I'm like,
Bitch.
okay. All right. So we play. They got game 1 again. I'm like, okay.
Okay. All right.
I got game 2. DC'd. Right off the game 2. Like, I was like, that's it. All right. Fuck you, dude. I went down my list.
Blacklisted.
Yeah. Fuck. Reason? Rage quitting.
Fuck off.
Yeah. I was like, what?
Blacklisted.
What? Like, and that person was like ranked super gold. You're like, what are you losing at super gold? Nothing. Nothing.
Couple points.
Yeah. It's
You're
like,
good.
it's like, I was like, okay, whatever, dude. But like the fact that that exists, like, I could imagine it.
They
Like,
should count it as a loss.
I think I was talking to my online friends, and they're like, yeah, I think if you rage quit, you get Capcom gives you like a 24-hour ban or something like that. I'm not sure. I never
But
followed
you
up on
played him within.
that. Like if you do it twice, I'm sorry, if you do it twice,
Oh,
do
okay.
it twice, yeah.
But he did that to more than.
Has to be.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I
Yeah.
don't know.
They need to stop that. Like as soon as you rage quit, even if you DC, I get DCs happen automatic.
But they don't
loss.
happen all the time.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Everybody's internet connection is pretty goddamn good, unless
Yeah.
you have like a power outage or something like that.
Yeah. And even then, you shouldn't be playing.
And even then, it's just fucking. Speaking of which, since we're talking about
let's do it.
power, so apparently my meter outside. Remember, I had an issue.
Yeah, I
with it
remember
last
you
year?
talked about
Okay.
you were playing something by candlelight. It was romantic.
Like how no. Like remember earlier in the year, whenever like it fried out my entire house and I had to replace a bunch of electronic shit in the
I
house,
think so.
and it cost me like fucking $4,000. It was great. Right before quarantine happened. So it
Wait,
happened
no,
in March.
that was the pipe.
Huh? Yeah, the thing that went to the
The
house.
sewage
No.
pipe.
That was 2 years ago. Anyway, this is the fucking underground wire going to the house.
Okay.
It like shorted out and it
Yes.
fried my whole box, and I had to get the box rewired and everything like
Ooh,
that. So
okay.
it cost me like $4,000. And then that happened like the Tuesday before we got locked down into quarantine, and then we'd stopped making money. So it was a great start to the quarantine. It's been a great year, guys. All positivity here. So I got my stuff fixed in March, and so I get a knock at the door today when I'm like hanging out with Alice.
Yeah.
It's like, dog starts going ape shit.
Yeah, of course. Of course.
You know?
Of course.
And and then I go to the door, and the guy's like, "It's Center Point,"
Open up.
and I'm like, "Okay, bro, like relax, bro." So I open the door, and he's like, "Hey, man, I gotta replace your meter. Your meter's not working." Like, how long has that been going on? He goes, "I don't know.
Yeah.
They sent me an order out here to fix your meter." And I'm like, "Oh, okay." So
Alright.
we go over there, and like it has like an error message on it or whatever. And I'm like, he shuts the power off real quick. He pops it out, pops it back in, puts a new clip on it. And I'm like, how long has it been out? Or anything? He was like, am I getting charged for power? He goes, no, they just take an average. And I'm like, okay, that's fair, right? That's fair.
It's reasonable.
That's
I hate
reasonable.
reasonable. I hate when people say reasonable because what the fuck is reasonable?
I don't know, man. What
Yeah.
if I would have been on vacation ever since it's been out, and I haven't even been home,
Yeah.
and no power has been used at
Reasonable.
all? Only thing that's been on is the fucking fridge.
The backlights.
That's
Yeah.
it. The fridge and the light, the
Yeah.
front porch light. That's it. Anyway, and they're LEDs, so I know they're not fucking power consumption isn't that high.
Yeah.
So he's like, no, they just take the average, and I'm like, okay, cool. I was like, all right, that's cool. But he's apparently had been. I didn't even know that they went bad. He's like, yeah, we scheduled to replace them every 6 months. I was like, that's a fucking thing.
That's a thing.
I was like, you've been coming into my backyard every 6 months and not got shot at some
Right.
I just hear it, and fucking my power's off. And I was like, hey man, also while I got you, sorry for this tangent.
No. We're
I was just thinking about when we were talking about power.
I'm rage quitting.
Fucking power loss. So I was like, because I get these power losses all the fucking time at the house. I was like, dude, there's no power lines above ground. Where are the power outages coming from? He's like, the lines are like down the road or whatever by the lake. And he goes, dude, a fucking squirrel could set that thing off.
Are you
dude.
serious?
Hard wind, a squirrel, whatever.
Triggers
It just
it.
shuts out the transformer and everybody loses power. I was like,
That's bad. That's bad oversight.
I've never lived in a spot where the power just goes off from like a strong.
And I remember
gust of wind.
I remember you telling me about it before. Like, I call you or message you or like, oh, power went out. I'm like, what the fuck?
It'll
are
go
you
out for
talking
like
about?
2 hours. Like,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Like you're streaming and like power went out.
I was like, oh,
what?
power drops.
You get those brownouts and whatever. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh, yeah.
Man, that's so stupid, dude.
Now that you mention it, you're right. You get a lot of those.
But I'm just like, where are all these coming from? And I was like, let me ask you a question before, because he's walking away. Let me ask you a question real quick. He's like, what, power outages? I was like, yeah.
Power
I was
running.
like, you son of a bitch, you knew? He's like, yeah, we know. We're trying to fix it. I was like, all right, good. But anyway, power outage or not, DCing from a ranked match should automatically count as a loss. Automatic. And I think if it happens more than once, then it should double your loss. Not double your loss count. Like, you still lose the one match, but for every consecutive
Rage quit.
disconnect or
Yeah.
rage quit, I think you should lose double the amount of points every time.
Yeah.
So that way you can work. You know what? You can go all the way the fuck back down to bronze and work your way back up again, because that's what you want to do anyways. Just win. That's all you want to do.
I just don't get it. I don't get the part when you lose and you lose points and you like, it's not the end of the world. It's like,
Yeah, you got to learn from your mistake
Yeah.
and get better.
I don't understand
But
it.
these people are like, I don't want to lose. I don't want to loss on my record.
Yeah. It's like, bro.
People used to do that shit in Halo all the time. You would find out if you were host in Halo 2 by holding the back button or whatever the back button was back then on Xbox, the original Xbox.
Yeah.
And whoever's icon popped up first was the host. And if that person was the host, there's a little button on the back, and they would just reset. They would hit the reset button on the back of the modem and then go around and kill everybody as they spawn, because the game keeps on spawning them.
Oh.
And they would get the score at like
just
at
racking
like
up kills.
45,
Just
and then
racking
like
up.
let everybody start playing again, and then that would happen all the fucking time because it was local host and not servers.
Yeah.
Bro, I hated that shit, and and that was like 4v4. I hated just 1v1, like just fighting somebody, and you little bitch, you don't want to
Hit
lose.
the lag switch. Bam.
Hit
hold
the
on,
lag
man.
switch, dogs.
I don't get it.
I don't get
I don't
it.
get
dude.
it.
Why do you have to?
Just take your losses, man.
Why do you have to win? That's where you gauge where you're at.
And the thing is, like, it comes down to the mentality of some people play to win, some people play to learn. I play to learn, and I learn from losing,
Right.
Exactly.
Exactly.
If once I learn the game, that's when I can start winning. That becomes my reward.
Right.
But some people they just want to win, and get nothing out of it. Like, no, that's not the point of winning. The winning is how you got there, what you've learned along the way.
Right.
It's just like, Whatever. But yeah, I just saw like, what? Really? And I'm hanging out, and I'm literally just like, okay. And then my chat's going crazy, like, fucking scrub, blacklist that dude, get him out of here. You know, I'm like, get him, boys. Yeah.
Get 'em, boys.
Yeah.
That's what's
like,
up, man. That's good to
yeah.
have a good community like
It
that.
is, it
running.
is, it is.
Anyway, back to the news.
Back to news, guys. Back to the hottest of news. I want to talk about, I don't want to kick a game when it's down, but I want to kick this game when it's down.
Cyberpunk.
No.
We going back to that?
No, Marvel's Avenger.
Oh,
So Square Enix, they've gone kind of silent with the update. Hawkeye is supposed to be coming up, but still really quiet on it, according to Forbes magazine. But what I want to talk about is like with Marvel's Avengers not doing so hot, what does Disney do, if anything? Let's just go on speculation. What does Disney do? Do they say, hey, we'll keep pumping money and kind of hopefully within a year you guys could turn this around and this could be a thriving live service game? Or do they say, hey, let's focus on this new Indiana Jones games, or let's focus on these Star Wars games that are coming out?
right.
Because I mean their contract with EA is coming up, right? And Ubisoft says they're apparently working on an open world one.
Yeah.
So do they say, hey, let's cut our losses?
Yep.
Done?
Yep.
Or do they like focus on it? I mean, if you were Disney, what do you do?
If I was Disney, I would cut ties with the developer and get a new IP worked out, fully fledged and worked out with my great brand that so hard to screw up, but they somehow managed to do it.
Maybe that kind of game just isn't good for. I mean, because we've seen Spider-Man's Miles Morales and
Yeah.
Spider-Man. I mean, we know how that works out. That's
Superhero
it's
games
great.
can be good if done correctly.
I guess as a live service game, like a live Avengers. I mean, I haven't played the game, so I can't knock
Why the fuck does Thor need a new hammer, bro?
it. Mjolnir.
Why does he need a new one?
has
How many Mjolnirs are there?
There's Mjolnir, and what's the other one?
Stormbreaker.
Stormbreaker. Yeah.
But why do you need
Skins?
Why? Well, that has a little number attached to it.
Does it?
You can't do that with that type of. Yeah, they have numbers attached to it, and it brings up your eye level.
Oh,
It's stupid. I don't know. There's so many decisions there that are bad, and not only that, but the replaying of the same areas over and over and over again.
Yeah.
And then the game doesn't get good until like 60 hours in or
The
something.
end game, the late
Yeah,
game.
the end game. It's just it doesn't seem worth anybody's time. If I was Disney, I would cut ties, cut the loss. You lost a shitload of money, put it at a,
It's okay. You're Disney.
yeah, you're good. But like give the IP to somebody who actually gives a shit. Or not that they didn't give a shit. I'm not going to put down the developers,
Yeah.
but they did not put out a good product. And I would give it to somebody to do something different with
So
it.
you would still focus on the Marvel, like the Marvel Avengers IP, just give it to somebody else, or just refocus it, or do you think they should like maybe focus into like maybe Star Wars or Indiana Jones or something else? Or
If they would have made a Marvel Avengers game that played out like Spider-Man,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? Like a beat 'em up open world, whatever story driven game where you get to pick, like say you get to play as Captain America for an act, and then you go into whoever,
Mhm.
whatever you wanted to do. I think they could have pulled that off as well.
I
It doesn't need to be a live service.
yeah,
multiplayer
I
game.
agree with that part. I don't think it has to be a live service multiplayer game. I think with it work. I think it works with Spider-Man because Spider-Man, he's still like a human,
Right.
so he learns his abilities and he's still vulnerable and he could still get knocked out.
Mhm.
But I think like if you were to like grab like Thor and put him in there, like I don't think it'll work that well with Thor,
Right.
Because I think Thor's a demigod,
Then
and
he would be a side character that you do missions
yeah, like
with.
he'll be like a side character or maybe like a mentor or something like that,
Mhm.
But yeah, like I think that's why it worked out so well with Batman, because Batman, he could still get defeated, he
Yeah.
could be overwhelmed, and you could still lose with him. So if you try to play it with Superman, it's like, what's the point of playing Superman? You're literally just
You're invincible.
you're done. Yeah. So like, what's the game in that?
Right. Well, I mean, if you DC's Batman and
Suicide
Marvel's
Squad coming out.
Marvel's Iron Man, the same character.
Yeah.
Exact same character. One's just more of a dick. The other one's just a rich recluse.
One's a rich playboy and one's
One's a rich
or
playboy.
even a richer playboy. Yeah.
So, they're both the same type of character, but they pulled off Batman pretty fucking well. I think they could pull off a pretty good Iron Man. I mean, I think you could play a pretty good Iron Man video game. Like I didn't play Iron Man VR, but I think it
I
can
wouldn't
be
play Iron
done.
Man very much.
I'll play it. Fly around the city, it'd be dope.
Could be.
Could be. But I mean, if I'm talking about if it wasn't a VR game, if it was just like
Like
Iron
a regular,
Man,
just like regular.
Marvel's Iron Man,
Yeah.
by fucking Respawn Entertainment.
It would have to be. They would have to make sure the flying is as good as the web slinging from Spider-Man, because even just web slinging with Spider-Man, that was just awesome,
Right.
you know. So they would have to somehow make that kind of traversing the map that much more fun.
Yeah,
In my opinion,
you'd
in
have to
my
actually
opinion,
like
yeah.
break the sound barrier and go super
Yeah,
fucking
because
fast.
with Spider-Man,
Yeah, it's
and
not.
then you're
It's
slinging,
not
and you're
700
doing
miles an
tricks.
hour.
Yeah, with Iron Man, I mean, I'm sure they could find ways, creative ways to make it fun, but it'd probably be like it ate a fly,
I mean, you could play as Hawkeye, never miss your shots, or you could play as a
Deadshot, Bullseye. No, Bullseye.
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 Same shit,
You
all
ever
the
see
same thing.
you ever see Bulls?
Colin Farrell.
Not Colin Farrell. The other one on Daredevil, the Netflix one.
What? Who played Bullseye?
Some dude, but Bullseye was there.
Was he in it?
Yeah, he's like he'd throw things and it would always bounce, ricochet, and like
Oh yeah, he was in like season 2.
yeah. The thing is,
It's been a while.
like he'll throw like a fork and it'll bounce and kill somebody. Like wait,
Fork?
wait, like wait a minute.
You have
could
super strength too?
You have super strength to find the trajectory to bounce it off
and super
and kill him?
trigonometry?
Yeah, like you could do that.
You do that?
I thought you were super accurate. I'll give you that, super
Okay.
accurate.
With the fork
But yeah, he's literally killing everybody. I'm like,
has
you
enough.
killed a grown ass man
With the fork,
because you bounced a fork 3 times, and every time it bounces, it's losing its force.
right? Because I mean,
Of course. I'm applying real life
'cause I
logic,
mean-
and I shouldn't be doing that. I'm
Because I
sorry,
mean,
guys.
comic books are super realistic.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. That's my problem. Mikhail tells me, Rick, stop. Just enjoy the fucking movie.
They're fucking super.
Yeah, I'm all
realistic.
breaking it down. I'm like, they
Yeah,
lose too much force.
because John Wick can get shot 10 times and still keep going. It's
Of
not a big
course.
deal. Yeah,
Of course,
he's not a
Keanu
superhero.
Reeves. He's not John Wick. He's Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Son of a bitch.
God damn.
Mira. Love it.
What else you got, Papa?
I think that's about it on my end.
Ooh,
yeah. What do we
I
got?
got some good stuff for you today.
Do you?
Let's start with since we were talking about Xbox Live Gold and Game Pass Ultimate,
Mhm.
the games with gold for February
What do we got?
were announced. Starting February 1st, you will be able to get Resident Evil, the original Resident Evil, but the remake, the HD remake,
Really?
for Xbox, which I think came out on
It was on
Xbox
PlayStation.
One. Xbox
Okay.
One. Gears 5 will be free as well on the 1st.
Really?
Indiana Jones. What is this one? Sorry, hold on. Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb for the original Xbox will also be out on the 1st.
Who made that one? That's interesting.
Well, I don't know. It doesn't have a
Okay.
developer on here. And then on the 16th, Dandara Trials of Fear Edition will be out. Never heard of it. Sorry.
That sounds familiar.
And then an Xbox 360 game on the 16th will be Lost Planet number 2. Those are
You say
5
Xbox
games.
360?
Yeah, it's a 360 game.
Oh, I thought it was for the 360. Like if you have
Originally,
okay, like if you still have your 360, like it only comes out to that platform. Like who the fuck is this?
it's all backwards compatible.
Yeah.
So all 5 of those games are coming out in February for Games with Gold. They're actually kind of stepping it up a little bit, but once again, Gears 5 is a Game Pass game and it's a Microsoft developed game. But I mean, if you end up losing, even if you end up losing Game Pass, you still have to keep up with your gold to hold on to the game. So
Yeah, at this point you got to start questioning like, hey, should I just transition everything over?
Yeah.
You know?
But
I don't know.
I don't mind. I definitely don't mind the Resident Evil HD remake in there because I wanted to buy that at some point for PC. I am looking at Resident Evil 0. I think that one's like $5 right now. That's the one that came out on the GameCube.
Is that the one you play as Rebecca Chambers? And
No,
you're in the train?
yeah, you're on the train.
Yeah.
Rebecca Chambers and a guy. Forget
Yeah.
his name. But that's the original one or
Okay.
whatever. So that's games with gold for February. PlayStation Plus games have not been announced yet for February, but already at the top of the list for PlayStation 5, you're going to get Destruction All Stars. It's going to be
That's
the PlayStation
the one that was gonna be fully priced.
right.
And then they're like, you know,
We're just going to release it
we're
with
just gonna-
we're just going to release it in March.
So which makes me think,
February.
what goes through the mindset from a full price game?
$70 game.
Okay, yeah,
$70 game.
yeah, full price plus
Right.
to a PlayStation Plus game. Like, what happens? What's the mindset that says, yeah, you know what, guys, maybe we're not.
Well, they delayed it.
That's okay.
Yeah. And then
Maybe it wasn't ready. Of course, obviously it was delayed. Maybe.
and then everybody who saw it was like, why isn't this game free to play? And they're like, okay, we're just going to give it out for free. And then if you want to play it after February, then yeah,
Maybe you
can pick
want
it
to
up.
buy it.
Then you can pick it up. They still haven't been announced, but for sure, Destruction All Stars will be February's PlayStation 5 game. I picked up Maneater this month, but I haven't even
The shark one, right?
I haven't even turned on my PlayStation 5 in like a week.
Really?
No. I've been trying to knock out Assassin's Creed, and then I want to move back to Immortals,
Yeah.
and I do want to do Maneater at some point, and
And
just Cause War
Bloodborne.
and Bloodborne,
And
all that. But I haven't turned it
You
on.
still owe me Bloodborne.
Oh, well, eventually. I didn't say when.
This motherfucker here, dude.
I didn't
Don't
say
take
when.
bet. You're like the Kevin of bets.
I didn't say when.
All the bets and never pay up.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
He still doesn't he owe you like $50?
Nah, I mean, I'm sure he does at some point. Pretty sure he owes me a kidney too.
Yeah.
Kingdoms of Amalur Re-Reckoning
Re-Reckoning.
got announced for Nintendo Switch
I saw
in
that.
March,
I saw that.
which is it's a good get for Nintendo Switch. I think that's a good RPG. Also, like Todd McFarlane did the artwork for
They
it.
had so many like ambitious
things.
goals,
Yeah.
many ambitious goals for it, and it just didn't pan out.
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, but game is still good. I enjoyed the shit out of that game. I wouldn't pick it up on Switch because I already own it on PC. But
Yeah.
if you haven't ever played it and your only availability to get it is on the Switch, then by all means pick it up.
Yeah, because originally it was for the 360, I remember. So,
Yeah.
and the Switch is powerful enough to whatever's on 360, the Switch can.
Yeah, I think they're
So,
good.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
Also on Microsoft's in here, we got Sea of Thieves is supposed.
I thought you were saying that.
It's a great game.
Yeah.
Great game. But now they announced Battle Pass and seasons for 2021.
Okay, that's the.
Now they're turning it in. I mean, it was already a live service game, but it's also in the same market too. So let me go. It had a rough launch, and then they fixed a bunch of shit,
Yeah.
and then they put it on Game
The
Pass.
community, yeah.
They put it on Game Pass, and now it's fucking
Great.
part of your subscription. So now you can play, and everybody's having fun. And then they're like, all right, now we gotta start making money off this shit. So here's a battle pass and some seasons, bitch.
That's like all the pitfalls that all these live services games are falling under, or
Right.
like when's the season pass because you know it's coming,
Right.
and the transactions on like it's just
There's a lot of
it's
cosmetics
like
in the game.
that's
It's all cosmetics.
it is
It's all cosmetics.
it's just like
No, that game specifically is all cosmetics. There's no buying a better sword or anything like that. It's
How
just,
does it look
it's just
like?
how does it look?
you want a
And how
scimitar,
much-
you want a rapier, yeah.
Exactly. How much money, how much gold do you want to, how much in-game gold do you want to spend on it? And then do you want to spend real money on the shit that we made that look even better on this stuff for a game that you play in first person? That's
Love it.
That's what it is.
It just I just see this formula and I hate it. I effing hate it.
I knew you were
and
gonna love
see
it. I knew you were gonna love it.
I get so worked up. I think that's why you brought it up.
I see you get heated, bro.
It's that and gotcha games and all this where I see these microtransactions. Is
I do like the fact that they're putting in seasons though, because the game is based off of a rep system. You get the better missions as you get higher rep, and then once you max out, there's really no, unless you want to keep replaying the same type of missions or
No.
whatever. So it gives you a chance to start over and without deleting your character and
Mhm.
like keep building and all that stuff. So I like the fact that they're getting seasons. Battle Pass, I'm not sure what they're gonna do with that. Maybe just cosmetics as you complete missions and get rep. So
maybe some goals along the way. I don't know.
I don't know how they're gonna do it.
I don't even know how like other games do their battle passes,
You complete weeklies, dailies,
Weeklies and
missions, and then
grades. Sorry,
yeah, and then you just don't step on
mine are
step on
better.
these Prime Nits, bro. These are 3 years older than yours, and they look way better.
You bought these for me, so they're a lot better by default.
Whatever.
Christmas gift.
But yeah, so I like the fact that they're doing seasons. I'm not sure what the battle pass pricing is gonna be, but I want to check it out and see what they're gonna do with it before they, before
research purposes.
before I pass judgment.
Yeah.
I want to see what their actual pricing model is and what you actually get with it, because most of the time battle passes are just cosmetic anyway, so not really a big deal.
Yeah, it's funny. That game started off kind of rocky launch,
Yeah,
and
like
then
all other live service games.
and then it's just the community stuck with it, the developer stuck with it, and it's at a good spot.
Right.
Battle Pass. That's the fucking plan to go.
That's the way to go. Here we go. Vicarious Visions got merged into Blizzard.
So I saw that headline. What? So is Vicarious Visions?
Vicarious Visions is a developer, if I can get the article to pull
Uh-huh.
up here. Responsible for Tony Hawk Pro Skater 1 and 2, the remaster.
Mm-hmm.
There was some other stuff that they had done recently as well.
Okay.
But that's their most recent one.
Yeah.
Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy, Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2, 3, Skylanders, that studio got merged into Blizzard itself.
Mm.
So that happened.
So is this gonna like help with all the people that left Blizzard recently? Maybe fill up some of the ranks or something.
I hope so, because Blizzard's got to step up a little bit.
I don't know. How did any news on how was it Shadow Realms? The latest expansion.
Overwatch?
No, the latest expansion for
Oh yeah,
WoW.
it did great for the first month, like they always
Like,
do.
like always. Like
Yeah.
it's like it's hot, and then like
And then you get
you see
bored.
a spike in the numbers,
Yeah, and then you
like
get
the
bored.
subscription, and then like
And then you realize, oh, it's $15 a month to just play one game, or Game Pass
well,
Ultimate.
this time not. Sorry, I got
You're
kicked.
good. Or
I think
Game
this.
Pass Ultimate.
Well, yeah, it's like I think this one they Well, I mean, I think they added another race or different factions. I don't know.
Yeah, and they lowered the level cap and all the numbers. And
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah.
I don't know. It's wild.
I didn't play it.
It's wild.
I didn't play it.
I don't do MMOs.
It's all good.
I'm an adult.
It's all good.
Not knocking people that play MMOs,
Most of the ones that
but
I
I
have,
am judging though.
most of the ones that I have today are all focused around PC anyway,
That's good.
because that was like all the news.
I love PC.
Cyberpunk 1.1 came out earlier today. Various performance and bug fixes.
So this is considered a minor one.
This is the minor one that was supposed
Okay.
to release within the 10 days after they put out that apology. And this one set up the framework for the future patch, which is supposed to come 2 to 3 weeks after, I believe is what he said.
Okay. Yep, because February is literally around the corner.
Yeah,
We're almost
2
done
weeks.
with January.
Close. So 1.1 came out today. I have yet to test it out because
You're playing good games.
I got better things.
You're playing
to
good
do.
games.
I got better things to do.
Well, I mean, okay, not a knock to Cyberpunk. It's a good game, but
yeah, I got better things to do.
it's a good game. Asterisk. Asterisk is on PC.
Good game on PC.
On a legit on a dedicated PC.
Soon TM.
Yeah, soon TM.
So that one came out today. Also with Horizon Zero Dawn, they have a PC patch out, 1.1 as well.
Ooh.
And the dev also put out a notice saying, "Hey guys, this is gonna be like the last PC patch for a while. We're kind of working on Forbidden West, and we need to focus on that now. Like we
Ooh.
can't focus on
Okay.
PC anymore."
If the PC version is on a good solid level,
Yep.
then I'm all for it.
Right.
But if it's still lacking some
No, they-
functions, I'll be like, whoa, guys, come on, man.
No, they're saying it's in a good state.
Okay, it's in a good.
All the stuff that I've seen lately about it, especially in the comments of the thread on Reddit that I saw that the update had come out. They're like, "Hey, it's
in a
been
good
good.
spot.
It's been good since 1.09 or something like that, but
Okay.
it's gotten even better." And
So I
better.
remember when it first came out on PC, I was excited about it, and I was like, oh, it's not the.
It's not there.
Yeah.
It wasn't there at the beginning for sure.
Okay,
But
yeah.
thank God it's not a live service
Okay.
game.
Yeah. I mean, as long as they leave it in a good state.
Yeah.
Okay, fine.
It might be good to pick up now if
Okay.
you wanted to play with all the fancy graphics and stuff.
And the quick load times.
And the quick
That's
load
honestly that's the reason why I want
Yeah.
is the load times. I mean, they're kind of atrocious on the base PS4.
Mm-hmm. They are.
Yeah.
NVIDIA Shield had an update this week. I have 2 shields in my house.
Nice.
One in the living room and one in the bedroom. And I saw it, was it Wednesday or Thursday?
Uh-huh.
It's like, hey, we got an update for Android TV or whatever it is for NVIDIA Shield. You can now sync your next-gen controllers to
Nice.
the NVIDIA Shield. So nice little free update that they threw out there. So I haven't done it yet
Uh-huh.
because I don't know how to pair the PlayStation 5 controller to the Shield. I don't know how to set it into pairing mode. There's no button on it.
And you also have like other controllers that are already
I've got like 6 other controllers.
that could are Bluetooth.
Yeah. So I haven't really done it yet. I mean, the Xbox Series S controller would be the easiest, but it's the same controller as the other one. So I was like, I just
Yeah.
use the other
Yeah.
older black controller that I have. So yeah, I haven't given it a shot yet, but that is out if you own an NVIDIA Shield. Which is
It was funny. Mikkel was playing Torchlight 3 and she connected her PlayStation controller and it was nothing. Fuck. Odd. Okay. Here, use my Xbox controller. All right, ready to go. Like, what? Like, it just wasn't. Torchlight 3 was just not functioning with the PlayStation 4 controller. The,
Right,
The PS4 DualShock, which was odd. Maybe there's some drivers we have to update or something. But I was like,
There's an app that if she prefers the PlayStation DualShock controller, there's an app called DS DualShock. I think it's like DS3 or something like that.
Uh-huh.
I got to look it up. But it's an app, and all you had to do is run it, plug up your controller, and it treats your controller plugged in as a Xbox controller.
okay. You just map the buttons or whatever.
No, you don't have to do anything. It's already mapped out the way an Xbox is mapped out. So X is A, circle is B, square is B,
Squares
circle
X,
is X,
triangle's
and
Y.
triangle's Y.
Yeah.
You just got to remember where your thumb placement is at. But it maps out everything. You can actually set the light bar to whatever color you want, or turn it off completely, or your like vibration and all that
Yeah.
stuff. and you can also sync them up Bluetooth if you didn't want to do wired. So that I have to look that up, but it's like DS something.
So I'm just gonna buy one for Mikkel's birthday.
Or you could do that.
Yeah.
Or you can just buy another controller. Make sure you get her the Series S version though. Better. It's better for smaller hands.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
So the Nvidia Shield put out that update. Big, not a really big update, but that's nice that they are giving you that option.
Yeah.
You want to play even if you don't own a next gen console, but you want to play with that sweet ass DualSense.
I have yet to
Controller?
use it.
It's very nice.
I have yet to use
It's
it.
very nice, very comfortable.
Maybe for my birthday, I'll buy me one.
Maybe for your own birthday, you should buy.
I'll buy
yourself
one for Mikkel.
But it's nice. And that program that I was talking about earlier
Mhm.
also works with the DualSense as well. So
Nice.
and then you can play games with Steam on it as well. Steam also recognizes it now too. It actually
Yeah, I
comes up
remember
with
that
a little.
part.
It actually comes up with a little icon at the bottom that looks like the DualSense now.
Really?
Yeah,
Nice.
it's nice.
Seems on
Nice
it.
little-
Seems
They're
on
on
it.
there. They're
Like
on
I said,
there.
dude, ever since I got my fucking PC, like there's no turning back.
There's no turning back.
I love it.
And the last one I got is, since we were talking about Torchlight, the rival, Path of Exile.
Never heard of it.
You never heard of it? It's been out for a minute. I don't know if you know, but it
When's
had
Path of Poe 2?
Huh?
When's Poe 2?
It's delayed. COVID-19. But they did release an update for Path of Exile currently, and it made the highest player count that it's ever had in the history of the game.
Numbers.
A lot.
What was the numbers?
A lot. I think it's like 11 million concurrent players.
Are you fucking serious?
Something crazy like that. It's a free-to-play game, dude. Free.
And worldwide.
And and worldwide. And it's owned by Tencent.
Oh my god, the Chinese got a hold
Well,
of it.
GGG owns it. GGG Games. But yeah, I think Tencent owns the majority stake.
Yeah.
But
what do they do? What do they not own?
Me, you.
The chip inside you. They know exactly. There's a chip right. Yeah.
But yeah, man. Path of Exile getting the recognition it deserves as being one of the best
I should play that.
action RPGs. If you want to waste a lot of time, I mean, I put hundreds of hours into that game. So many hours.
Okay, so help me out here.
Sure.
I'm excited for playing Yakuza. It's a great
Okay.
game.
Yep.
I enjoy it.
Mm-hmm.
You see my backlog. I have all these other games that I want to play. I want to play Persona. I want to play Control. I want to play.
Scrambles out in 3 weeks.
Persona 5 Scramble Strikers is coming out. Like, I want to play all these games, but I keep going back to Street Fighter.
Right.
What's my problem?
What is your problem? That's
Yeah.
what you want to play.
There's something about this game that it keeps drawing. And there's other fighting games that I want to play. I want to play
Right.
Eunice. I want to play Fighters. I want to play Grand Blue Fantasy Versus. You know, I want to play Guilty Gear when it comes out. But there's something about this game in particular that just keeps drawing me in. And like I said, I thought about it.
You're married, right?
Yeah,
You married?
Yeah.
Why?
tax break. It's literally a contract. I mean, I love my wife.
not the reason I was going for.
Oh, I mean, I love my wife, but
But there's a reason why you keep coming back home, right? Because you love it, right?
Yeah. I'm not thinking about fiscal
You're
numbers and
thinking about
financials.
fucking money.
I find it's all about business agreements.
You son of a bitch.
I'm a carpool kid.
I was trying.
Love.
God damn it.
That doesn't
Rick.
compute to me.
I was trying to fucking compare.
I don't have a
you
romantic
wanting to
bone
play
in my body.
You not wanting to go to any other game that you wanted to stick with Street Fighter 5, and you fucking ruined it, bro.
Love it.
Good luck sleeping on the couch later, bro.
Recliner.
I mean, this is recorded for everybody to
It's a
listen to.
recliner. It's
And
only,
it's
it's only,
fine.
it's only two
She's
of us.
also our.
She's gonna come to this door and
she's
beat
like-
the shit out of me.
Oh boy, I was trying to explain it that way, but that doesn't make any sense to you. Okay,
But the thing is, I think it's the drive. I think it's the how it puts me.
competition.
It's a competition.
Right.
I think that I don't get that from any other game where it's like, oh, I fucking got it. Jesus
Yeah,
Christ.
it's like home.
You know?
It's like home.
It's-
It's the reason why you don't fucking just pack up and leave. You know, this
No,
place
yeah.
is your home.
I love,
you
well, I
know?
love this place.
This is
Yeah.
your shit. This
Yeah.
is your stuff in here,
Yeah.
and you like it your way, right? And that's the what you get out of the game. It's the same reason why I go back to Metal Gear Solid 3 every once in a while, or whatever fucking game it is, and you pick it up and you just jump right back into it, and you're like, you feel like you did, like when you were a kid when you were playing it, kind of like in Ratatouille, whenever the old mean guy that's the worst food critic ever. You ever watch that movie?
No.
Oh, you didn't.
I
It's
know
great.
it's what's his name? Oh, it's a comedian. He does the voice.
I'm gonna let you sit on that one. I know it
He looks like
because you're the one that usually knows the names, but you ain't got
Yeah.
it right now, and I want you to fucking burn.
he
Patton Oswalt, you
Patton
piece of shit.
Oswalt, yeah. Patton Oswalt, yeah. He's always the geek and everything. Yeah.
It's great. It's a great film. But there's like this hard ass fucking food critic or whatever, and then like he finally comes to the restaurant, and the rat makes this food for him. It's a kids movie.
Yeah.
Whatever. Rat makes this food for him, and the asshole guy, food critic, takes a bite of that food, and then he puts it in his mouth, he tastes it, his face drops, and then his life fucking goes all the way back to whenever he was a kid and his mom was cooking for him. Because the dish that they had made was ratatouille or whatever, and it's like it brought you back to that spot where you used to be. So that's what games like that I constantly play all the time, that I can't get rid of. That's what it makes me feel like. It makes me feel like I was a kid at my mom's house, like sitting on the couch playing games.
There's a lot of nostalgia for me attached to Street Fighter,
Especially to
but it's
Street
just,
Fighter.
I don't know. It's just
It's been around for 30 years.
There's just like there's so many times where I want to play another game, but there's something about that drive, and even like I try to talk myself out of it, like Rick, take a break, and then I'm like I talk myself back into it because like no, Rick, you're gonna get rusty, you're gonna be behind, everybody's gonna pass you up.
It's just like training.
Yeah, it is.
You're gonna get behind.
I know.
You're gonna gain weight.
Yeah, I
And
can't.
now you're gonna lose your 2-inch gain, or your 2-pound gain, or whatever it is. I don't know.
Whatever. Like, and I'm the kind of player that I have to constantly grind and stay on top of it to keep that edge. You know, if I lose that edge, that's it. I have to like I don't know.
It's like with the running that I've been doing. Like if I don't hit 8-minute miles, like I'm like fuck, I gotta get back to it. I gotta go faster. I gotta go faster.
Yeah.
I look at my watch. I'm like fuck, I'm behind. I gotta speed it up.
Yeah.
It's competitiveness. It's the drive. It's the game that keeps you engaged. And no matter how many hours that you've played it over the past year, however long it's been, it makes you want to keep playing. And that's the sign of a good game and your good relationship with the game. Now, granted, the game does have its downfalls.
Oh, definitely.
It does have its pitfalls with online service and everything else that's going on in the world that you can't play really in the same room, especially with COVID.
Yeah.
So
I think that's what I miss the most.
But the fact that you can still be social in that game without having to speak to somebody, like even if you weren't playing on
Twitch,
PC. Twitch or anything like that, if you were just playing on PC by yourself, like whenever I leave here tonight, you just fire it up and you can go in there and you can play and you're communicating with somebody. But you're not really communicating with somebody, but you are.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree.
You're feeling it out. You're touching, doing footsies.
It is.
And you're learning something, even if it isn't known to you, you're still learning something. So I always enjoy shit like that about games. Like
it is because
crazy.
And I know because we love video games, and some people that are not into it, they're like, oh, we don't get it. They're just playing games. It's a waste of time. But it's like, no, there's actually, you could learn things from games, just like stuff like that. Like
yeah, man.
You start picking up on patterns and learning and seeing and recognizing and just just the adjustments you make on the fly, just so you could adapt and learn and apply things.
Yeah,
you could like use that in real world. It's just you're seeing patterns. How does this work? How is it not working? Can I try this strategy?
Right.
Should I try something else? And just, I think that's one of the many reasons why I love video games. And I hang out with people that love video games.
Right.
But yeah, that's just thing I've been thinking about lately. It's just like I just keep coming back to this one game.
That's a good thing, man.
It's just
one of these days you will put it down.
Yeah.
And you're gonna be like, okay, I need to step away from this one, and it's probably gonna be when Street Fighter 6 comes out.
Yeah.
That's when you put it down.
And honestly, yeah.
And then you're gonna
take a break from Street Fighter 5.
And then you're gonna fucking say it's not as good as Street Fighter 5.
All right, I'm gonna be that guy. Yeah, because I did take a break from Street Fighter 5 when season 4 was coming. No, season 3 was coming out. That's when I took a break, and then I came back during Championship Edition. So yeah, I think I'm in a high point right now with Street Fighter. I'm sure eventually
it'll teeter off.
It'll
swing,
off,
and then you'll come back, and then you'll go away, and then you'll come back until Street Fighter 6 comes out.
2022, I think.
Something like that.
Quarter 4.
Or whatever the Capcom
whatever
said.
it is. Whatever Capcom says. Whatever the Capcom leak says.
Whatever the leak said.
Yeah.
Because apparently that shit was true. Also, check your account if you have an account with Capcom, because I think they said like a bunch of people's.
I think
like
so.
16,000 people.
I think so. I think if you're
got their
like
shit leaked
registered to like their esports or I don't know.
Dude, this sucks.
Feels bad, man.
That's all I got, man.
Me too.
All right, where can we find you, Rick?
Guys, you could catch me at OSRick with the _1. Rick with the 1. I love streaming. I like Street Fighter. Hanging out. Only Street Fighter. I play Yakuza. Yakuza every once in a while. But yeah, guys, I just love hanging out, being silly, playing my games and sharing out with you guys and hanging out. So catch me there. I put everything on my fighting games, my Street Fighter on YouTube. So if you ever want to catch the VOD, check it out there. And of course, all the socials. Like the socials, I really don't care much for Twitter. I'm just there just for
To post your shoes.
just to be silly, post my shoes. You can see my Adidas collection. It's pretty cool.
Mhm.
So that's about it.
All right.
Ruben,
It's a little baby collection. As always, guys, you can catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. I like how he is more in the frame in this shot than I am. You didn't even
I am
adjust
the
his camera
frame.
before we started.
I am the frame.
I am the frame. As always, guys, catch me on all things social media at OS_onslaught. And if you want to hit up the podcast, we are on all things social media at Option Select Podcast. You can just Google us and find us anywhere, pretty much.
We're pretty big.
Well,
Are we? We got 70 plays. Whoever's in
That's it.
Columbus,
that's it.
thank you.
No, I saw 160 on Monday or Tuesday. That's where it was.
Big times.
But yeah, guys, thank you guys for listening so
Yes,
much. We
yes,
appreciate it.
yes.
We love you. Whoever's in Columbus, thank you for having us on repeat. I appreciate that too.
Yes.
But as always, guys, the best thing you could do for us is to spread the word of the Option Select podcast. Word of mouth is the way we do it. We don't have any
Yes.
advertisements or anything like that, and we probably won't ever. So
No. Quick tangent.
sure.
Quick tangent. So when I'm playing Street Fighter, of
Oh.
course. Like, okay, all right, guys, I gotta go get a drink. I gotta use the restroom. Be right back. Like it takes like a minute
Right.
to do all that, and I know like which says run
Ad
30
break?
yeah. I'm like, I don't want to do that. Like, why would I want to do that? Like to me, this is just a hobby. Like, okay, now I get it. If this was my livelihood and I had like thousands of viewers, like, okay, run a break. We'll go to.
But
whatever.
if it's a
Sure.
sub, if there's subs, they don't get the ads
They don't
anyway.
get ads anyway. So, yeah, but like it crossed my mind, like it's like what for? Why do I want to like pester my people who are taking time to come hang out with me? Why do I pester them with like Travis Barker McDonald ad? Like, not worth it.
Travis Barker,
Or Travis Scott, him too. Yeah.
him too. That
Yeah.
son of a bitch.
So like
Your
I
dope
think about it
shoes.
like I don't want to. I'm not gonna inconvenience my people. They're taking time to hang out with me.
I haven't
I
even
love it.
checked.
Fuck ads.
Yeah.
And that's what we do, guys. We don't advertise. But if we do advertise anything, it's because something that we
Yeah.
actually like.
Yeah,
to do.
check out Lion Soul, guys. I don't
Okay.
have a shirt yet, but
I'll get you
I'm
one.
doing a fucking
I'll get
promo
you
right
one.
now.
I'll get
check
you
out Lion Soul
one.
at Lion Soul on
I'll get
Twitter.
you one. At Lion Souls Design.
All right, guys. So we love you so much.
Yes.
We hope you take care of yourself. We hope you're being healthy and safe and all that good stuff. You're not getting
Yes.
COVID. OS Chameleon.
The third
And-
OS boy. Love that motherfucker to death, but
He ain't
goddamn
coming here for a month, bro.
ever.
Never again. He went to COVID con at work.
Miles was right.
Miles was right.
Yeah.
But
Son of a bitch.
we love you guys so much. Like I said, like, share, subscribe, all that good stuff. And we'll see you guys next week when we're
Yes.
back in Humble Studios for episode number 90.
Bye, guys. Love you.